Southern California celebrates American Independence Day. It's the 118th annual 4th of July parade, live from Huntington Beach, Surf City, USA.
And here we go, everybody. Happy 4th of July from Surf City, USA. ABC7 is thrilled to be back at the beach and broadcasting the 118th annual 4th of July parade. This year's Huntington Beach 4th of July parade theme is Hometown Tradition. Good morning, everybody. I'm David Ono.
And I'm Colleen Sullivan. Thank you so much for joining us on KABC, the ABC7 app, or wherever you stream. We are so happy to be back this time in Huntington Beach. The patriotic crowd, they have been here. They're gathering. We haven't been able to gather for the last 2 years because of all the COVID protocols, so we are so happy to be back again.
Yeah, sure have missed this for the last couple of years, and this parade is back in person, as you can see, as we have reporters Jessica DeNova and David Gonzalez right on Main Street to bring you all the sights and sounds of the Star-Spangled event.
Now this parade starts right behind us at PCH and Main Street and then rolls down Main Street right through the heart of Huntington Beach and goes all the way to Yorktown where the parade ends.
And as usual, we have perfect weather for the day today at the beach. And don't forget, tonight there is a fireworks show happening at the pier. That's starting at 9 p.m. But before we can get to the firecracker finish, we have to start this parade. And we are kicking it off right now with a very special performance from a local Polynesian performing ensemble. Please welcome the Kabakami Komohana dancers. underway, everybody, and happy 4th of July, Surf City, USA. ABC7 is thrilled to be back at the beach and broadcasting the 118th annual 4th of July parade. This year's Huntington Beach 4th of July parade theme is hometown tradition. Good morning, everybody. I'm David Ono.
And I'm Colleen Sullivan. Thank you so much for watching KABC, ABC7 app, or wherever you're streaming today. The live coverage is back. Huntington Beach Parade is back again. We have this patriotic crowd. They have been lining up, gathering, because it has been 2 years since any of us have been able to gather and celebrate our nation's independence, and they are all here after 2 years of COVID protocols.
Right. It's so great to be here in person again, Colleen, and here with you and everybody else on the streets. They are so excited that this parade is back. And of course, during the parade program, you're going to see a couple of our familiar OC reporters. That would be David Gonzalez and Jessica DeNova as they gather some of the interviews as the parade goes by.
Absolutely. Well, the parade, let's talk about exactly where this parade route is going. It starts right behind us at PCH and Main Street, and then rolls down Main Street and right through the heart of Huntington Beach and goes all the way to Yorktown, where the parade ends. You can get a good look of exactly the parade route right now.
Perfect weather, of course, for a day at the beach. And don't forget, tonight there is a big fireworks show happening at the pier starting at 9 p.m. But before we can get to the firecracker, this parade is now underway.
Absolutely. Take a look at that. This is the Garrison flag you're seeing. It is 20 feet by 38 and completely covers Main Street. It takes more than 40 Boy Scouts to carry this flag. And you know who is carrying the flag? It is the Pacific District Color Guard, the 2022 Huntington Beach 4th of July Parade Color Guard, presented by the Pacific District of the Boy Scouts of America. First is the presentation, though, of the Freedom Flag, which already started, and then it is followed by this Garrison flag. Scouting today, it offers many diverse opportunities for young men and women to learn about leadership, to experience the outdoors, and how to explore many vocations through the Merit Badge program. So we want to welcome these representatives of more than 2,000 scouts and 800 adults. You see it right there. Look at now rolling down Main Street, David.
That is a 4th of July host band, Huntington Beach High School District. And how fun would this be to be going through a parade here at Huntington Beach if you're in high school. A great tradition here. And it was first formed in America's bicentennial year of 1976 and has performed in the Huntington Beach Parade ever since. It's a long time, and the man behind the music is Gary Ampler. He's been directing this band since '76, and he's back here again today. Now, that's what I call a music man. He is passionate about what he does. This band is made up from top performers coming from 6 different middle and high schools in the local district. We have been practicing nonstop, or they have been practicing nonstop, so let's listen in. So high schoolers and middle schoolers in this band. What a great, great opportunity for them, and wonderful memories that they're setting up as they go through school.
Absolutely. David, you and I, we both have children. I know that I hear my son practicing his instruments, so it's great to see all these kids, the hard work, it pays off. The parents who get to hear them, the neighborhoods that get to hear
right.
Everyone practicing their instruments.
It's so fun. The early years, so to speak, they're more challenging for everybody, but then as they pick up their abilities, it gets really fun.
And you're so impressed, you're thinking, how on earth, wow, it does all come together, and you can see it's incredible to see all these kids. They're hard work, and they're so proud, and this town is so welcoming to see everybody here.
Right, and a special amount of love goes out to all those parents who have a drummer in the house.
Exactly. All right, you're going to take right there. Look at this. It is the U.S. Air Force mini jets. Aim high. That is the motto of the U.S. Air Force. But right now, we aren't looking up. We are looking down because the Air Force isn't in the sky. It is on the streets right there. I love these mini jets. Take a look. The crew is all volunteer. They're an organization made up of people with ties to the Air Force. And they take these mini jets to various events to bring smiles at local hospitals and schools. And we're so glad they certainly decided to fly in and roll in. Look at that. Hello.
That looks like those F-15 Thunderbirds. I actually went up with one of those and did the old pulling 5 Gs. That was quite the experience. I think it's a lot more comfortable in these little guys as they go through the parade route. How fun is that? Now, we want to get to our first interview, and that would be the mayor of Surf City, USA, and we join Jessica DeNova on the parade route.
David, Colleen, Mayor Barbara DeGlaze of Huntington Beach is all smiles out here. What is there not to smile about?
Well, here in Huntington Beach, the 4th of July is very, very special. And remember, we have the largest parade west of the Mississippi. The last couple of years, we've missed everybody. And now we're back, and we just want to, really express our joy. Look at all these folks here.
The energy is amazing. Everyone here is just so patriotic.
Exactly.
2 years waiting for such an event that's just amazing and iconic here, right?
It
like
really
you said.
And it's a very patriotic city, and it just really brings the best out in everyone. It really does. It's a special day.
What does it mean to you? Laura here, your chauffeur, was telling me about this awesome car that you're riding to have the names of so many veterans here, more than 6.
She takes care of recent, people who are in the Army or the armed forces, if they should pass.
The car has the names of 6,864 soldiers, airmen, Marines, and sailors that have died in combat since 9/11.
That's beautiful. Such a wonderful way to honor the men and women who have died for what we can celebrate today. So nice to talk to you, Mayor. Anything else you want to add about being back here after 2 years, following all the music, seeing all the people?
Gratitude. Thank you so much. And we're glad you're here, too.
Thank you so much. Always glad to be here. Thank you so much for your time. Happy 4th.
Happy 4th, everybody.
How sweet. It's great to hear from the mayor and that moment when they're talking about all the names of the veterans on the car. That's special.
It is, and I love that she says, what does it mean to be back here? Just gratitude. And you can see this crowd is so excited to see Mayor DeGlaze. Now, she has been here since 1974, so she is certainly a Huntington Beach local, and she is very active in the community. But again, we are so happy to be here. The weather is great. It's a little breezy. Sometimes it's really warm here, but
nice.
Today is just absolutely perfect.
Right.
And everybody knows, later tonight they'll go see the fireworks right off at the pier. But listen to that. Do you hear the dinosaur? It's the Jurassic Park motor pool. Now, we all know it. The movie Jurassic World Dominion, it is now in movie theaters right now. But the very first film in this famous dinosaur movie franchise came in 1993. It was Jurassic Park. And some people who saw it brought these dinosaurs to life. They became super fans of the franchise, and the vehicles you're seeing here today are from the Jurassic Park motor pool, right there.
I love that first movie, Jurassic Park. That was just stunning to see what they're able to do. Now, we have the Royal Court coming up right now, and we want to go to David Gonzalez, who is on the parade route, setting up. Hey, David.
Hey, I got the best seat in the house right now, guys. I'm here with Miss Huntington Beach and Miss Huntington Beach Princess. Yes. Ladies, first of all, congratulations. You guys look awesome. How awesome is it to represent this beautiful community on 4th of July, especially today?
Just so amazing. We love Huntington Beach. Yeah, it's a great day to be here. Thank you, AES, Miss Huntington Beach, and the Sand Dollars. Thank you. Yes.
I think for you ladies, what's the best part for people that have never visited this beautiful community? What is it about Huntington Beach that makes it different from any other city?
I would just say our beaches. They're the prettiest in the world. I absolutely love it. Yeah. Spent a ton of time there. And the unity we have here, the diversity is awesome. So thanks for being out here.
Yeah.
I think, obviously, what's your favorite thing about 4th of July? Because everyone has that one thing that they love about it.
Oh, the parade. I've watched it my whole life, and to be in it, it's just an amazing experience. I am having such a blast. It's amazing. The parade and the fireworks. Come on, we can't beat the fireworks at the beach.
Totally.
Thank you.
Having the honor of representing this community, being Miss Huntington Beach, what's your favorite part about that role?
Oh, just getting to meet everyone in the community has been absolutely amazing. The city council and just everyone, just random people that'll just come up to me and just getting to know them has just been an absolute joy.
All right, enjoy your day, ladies. Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys.
All right, David Gonzalez, thank you so much for that live report. We are going to take a very quick break. This is the 4th of July parade at Huntington Beach on ABC7.
Welcome back to the Huntington Beach 4th of July parade. Some very special people have been coming through here. We have a couple of World War II veterans that we just went by. We had Joe Bush. He just drove by us, and now we're on Hector Espinola with the U.S. Army. And just to give you a little bit of background on him, keep in mind, these are World War II veterans. And these guys are still around and giving us and blessing us with their presence and telling us the important stories of that time they had to fight in that war. And this Army veteran, he's 96 years old, born in Long Beach. Hector served during World War II as a gunner, manning a 105mm howitzer cannon. He was based in the Philippines for a time before becoming part of the Allied occupying force in Japan following their surrender in 1945. Hector and his wife, Elena, have been married for 56 years. They have 4 children, 14 grandchildren, and 2 great-grandchildren.
Wow, they look like they're having a wonderful time. You know, we have our reporters out there. You see Jessica DeNova. She is going to be interviewing the Sunset Beach Community Association. Hi, Jessica.
Hey there. They say, you know, there's a first for everything. This mayor here is Diamond Havanese, the honorary mayor of Sunset Beach. Hey there, Diamond. Not much to say, but we can talk to Diamond's owner. How are you doing today?
We are so excited to be here. This is the first time that a dog mayor has been in the parade for Sunset Beach. So this is exciting for our community. Diamond loves it. We are beach people. We love our community, and we are excited to represent Sunset Beach.
And she's such a sweet girl. You know, for people who don't know about this, getting Diamond elected goes toward a good cause, right? Tell me how that all works out.
It's a fundraiser for our community association in Sunset Beach. The community association has been there for over 50 years, and so we raise money to keep our community center so we can have activities for our community. So the mayor actually started last year. So we want to actually raise a lot of money to keep the building going and bring people together and keep our beaches clean and represent for Sunset Beach.
What a beautiful cause. Thanks so much for all the work you're already doing for our community, Diamond, and for being so adorable. What a good girl. The sound's not really bothering her. She's enjoying it all. Thank you much. Back to you guys.
A perfect mayor, Jessica. All right, thank you very much. Now you're hearing some sounds from our nation's history right along Main Street as we welcome the Willie Johnson Fife and Drum Corps led by Kathleen Geyer. It is wonderful to hear this music performing on modern piccolos and drums. The musical contingent revives the music of the Revolutionary and Civil Wars. David, it is very fun to see this. It's a heroic Civil War drummer, Willie Johnson, who is our nation's youngest Medal of Honor recipient, receiving his award at age 13.
Yeah, to give you some background on that, it's rather mind-boggling, but Willie Johnston was just 11 years old when he actually enlisted as a drummer with the 3rd Vermont Infantry fighting on the Union side. So here's how young Willie earned his Medal of Honor. He was drumming during a ferocious Civil War battle in which nearly 40,000 soldiers were killed on a Virginia battlefield. And in the midst of all of that, young Willie Johnson kept right on playing his drum, and he eventually was awarded the Medal of Honor.
It is inspiring to see. Now look at coming now representing the 101st Airborne Division today. We have veteran paratrooper Alex Hernandez. He is driving an M1161 Growler, a first strike vehicle. These vehicles, they were used in both the Afghan and Iraq wars. The one we see today has a mounted automatic grenade launcher. So let's give Alex Hernandez and the troops of the 101st Airborne a hand and thank them for their service to this nation. It is wonderful to see all the patriotism on display here in Huntington Beach.
And then how that thing maneuvers is awesome. But look at this miniature horse. We got to get the story on that. Let's go to David Gonzalez.
Hey guys, look at these beautiful animals all decked out for the 4th of July. Tell us a little bit about these miniature horses.
They're American miniature horses. They are not ponies. You can't ride them, but they can pull a lot of weight in a cart. They originated and they had to pull the coal cars in the coal mines because of their size and their strength.
And obviously they're decked out with the colorful hooves. Is that part of the 4th of July, getting into the spirit of the red, white, and blue?
Oh, yeah. We did this the last time before the pandemic. We were over here. And we go to quite a few parades because the kids really enjoy them.
And then the joy that you see in people's faces, these kids' faces light up anytime they see these little animals. Enjoy the rest of your parade, ma'am.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
Thank you, David. And one of our favorites that always comes by in the Huntington Beach Parade, and that is Mr. Tim Conway Jr. at KFI Radio, and Jessica DeNova is with him right now.
David, yes, I am, and he's giving you some shout-outs from overhead. I don't know if you can hear him.
Ding dong with you. David and Colleen, look at you guys. This is great.
Good to see you.
Hey, this is great. This is every single year we enjoy coming out here. They say that 55% of the nation is not proud of the nation. The other 45% of people live in Huntington Beach.
Right here at Huntington Beach. And to see them, right, with your radio show, you don't get to interact much.
Look at them all, yeah.
But you get to see everyone's smiles here. What are you?
Like everybody works for Channel 7 with their hats on. Ding dong with you guys. All right.
What is it that you look forward to the most during this route?
Hopefully the car not overheating.
Okay, we can get moving, actually. Let's get going here a little slow.
With you. David and Colleen, Chris Christie, Mark Brown, the whole run. Ding dong with you guys. Let's go.
Thank you so much. Just having a great time. Let's make sure he doesn't overheat there.
That looks great, Tim. Good to see you. Yeah.
Making an appearance.
Oh, man, you know, he is so great, so funny. I love his presence here in the parade, and we'll keep an eye on that car. It's a beautiful car, but you know what happens with old cars.
Well, old cars, they don't like to stay idle. So anyway, we're enjoying ourselves in Huntington Beach. Stay with us. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back. All right, a gorgeous view of the Pacific Ocean. Welcome back to Surf City, USA, the Huntington Beach 4th of July Parade. We are in full gear going on. This year's theme is Hometown Traditions. You can see Main Street. We're going to be going over to one of our reporters in the streets right here, Jessica DeNova. Jessica DeNova, you're already speaking with the Disneyland Resort. Let's go over to you right now.
That's right, Colleen and David. I'm out here with Natalie, our Disney ambassador. Disney is fun. Disney is joy. What does it mean for Disneyland to be here today representing a place, you know, where people go to be happy when you are restarting the biggest 4th of July parade west of the Mississippi?
It's incredible to bring our cast members and to bring the magic of the Disneyland Resort outside of the gates, out into the community. So it's a lot of fun to be here, and it is an honor.
Of course. What does it take to be an ambassador, Natalie?
It takes a lot of passion. You got to be a big Disneyland fan. You got to be a big Disney fan in general, and you just got to work hard and believe in yourself to be a Disneyland ambassador. It's an honor to represent 30,000 cast members here at the Disneyland Resort.
Excellent. Thanks so much, Natalie. What's your favorite part of the 4th of July?
Oh, I'm ready for food a little later. Some barbecue sounds amazing right now.
You and I both, girlfriend. Thanks so much. What wonderful spirit, part, I'm sure, of being an ambassador for this parade and for Disneyland. Back to you guys.
Absolutely. Disneyland's such an important part of Orange County and Southern California as a whole, so it's great to see them have a presence here in this parade. And that's a tough question. What's your favorite part of this? And she says the food. It's the food, the surfing, the beach, the fireworks, the
the tradition,
parade,
the crowd. It is incredible to see everyone coming out. You know, a little while ago we were saying, I wonder if this is going to be a big crowd today. You know, usually we see a lot of people earlier, but this crowd is swelling. It is getting so, I mean, I'm going to say it's maybe 6 people deep now along the parade route. It's wonderful to see everybody come out. Hometown traditions, that is the theme of this year. And I have to say, it is so wonderful to have this tradition back.
And that's one of the traditions right there. I love the old car with the surfboard up top. And isn't that beautiful?
I love it.
I mean, that's what this community, basically, that represents this community as a whole.
It is, and it's so hard to maintain these cars. Let's go over to David Gonzalez. He is live along the parade route as well with his latest interview. Hi again, David.
Hey guys, we're here with Councilwoman Natalie Moser. And Natalie, how amazing is it to see Huntington Beach right now thriving as it always has after the pandemic?
It is so incredible. The energy is just palpable, and I'm so happy to see everybody here in our amazing city celebrating.
And I think just the message to the community as they celebrate July 4th.
As you celebrate July 4th, be safe, be sane, have a great time, and take care of each other. Thank you so much. Have fun, guys.
Hey, keep the energy going. You have the most energy right now.
That is great. Great to see her. And yeah, she's having a great time. And look at the crowd. I mean, eventually you're going to see these beautiful shots of the crowd, and they are lined up and down Main Street. It's wonderful to see all the folks that have come out. And then coming up next, we have right behind them, Ghostbusters, which is, you know, a hit for generations. Isn't this great? When there is something strange in the neighborhood, who are you going to call? It's, of course, Ghostbusters. So here comes another fan favorite at the parade. It's the Ecto-1. This vehicle can be seen bringing smiles to people throughout Southern California, including Chuck Hospital, the Ronald McDonald House, and even at KABC's Spark of Love Toy Drive, they've had a presence there. I just love this vehicle and the outfits that they have. One of the most iconic vehicles in movie history. And let's face it, if you're in the ghost catching business, you need to have a rad ride like the Ecto-1.
Do you know, I was behind the Ecto-1 on the 110 freeway. I had to take all these pictures. I was like, what is this? Only in LA. It was amazing to see. And to hear the iconic music, this is just such a fun parade. Stay with us. The fun continues after the break.
Look at that parade route. It is absolutely beautiful out there. The 118th Huntington Beach 4th of July parade. Let's get right to our Community Grand Marshal and Jessica DeNova.
Hey, David, I'm out here with Lynn Sameta, like you said, our Community Grand Marshal. Lynn, thank you so much for being out here, for your time. What makes this parade and the city so wonderful?
Huntington Beach is just the iconic place to celebrate 4th of July. We always have this amazing, gigantic parade. We bring people from all over. It's just such an honor to be here today representing the community. So
thank you so much. Very beautifully said. Can't wait for that amazing spectacle that you all put up in the sky later tonight.
Watch it here in Huntington.
Excellent. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of the parade.
All right. Thank you so much, Jessica. Well, you can hear the fire trucks coming, and you're going to see it very soon. This is always a real crowd pleaser. Here comes the big fire truck from the Huntington Beach Fire Department. On board is Fire Chief Scott Haverl along with his family. And every year, the fire department and the Fire Association honors one of their own with a special award. And this year's Firefighter of the Year goes to firefighter paramedic Greg DeFries, who brought along his proud family as well with him. And of course, Sparky waving to everyone. The fire dog is always along for the ride. These are all the people dedicated to keeping this community safe. So we certainly want to give them a big 4th of July thank you. And we see them every day on ABC7, the hard work they do. They help so many. Whenever a fire breaks out, the fire departments are always there, mutual aid. Even if it's not happening in Huntington Beach, they are ready to help fight any fire that's happening in Southern California.
That's fantastic. Great to see Sparky. He's got all his kids lined up with him up there. This is such a happy event. This is a happy occasion to see the fire department show up. And then, in fact, this is kind of our safety section of the parade, because coming up we have the Marine Safety Lifeguard truck. And keep this in mind, last year more than 13 million people visited Huntington City Beach. Local lifeguards performed more than 5,400 ocean rescues and assisted another 192,000 beachgoers. So riding in the truck that you see right there, a local hero. She is 12-year-old Elizabeth Felton. This junior lifeguard saved a 6-year-old boy who she spotted on the bottom of a backyard swimming pool during a party in May.
It's incredible to see everybody teaching this next round of firefighters and lifeguards in our community. I certainly know my son is in the junior lifeguard, so it's a very big tradition. We're going to go to David Gonzalez. He is live right now with our celebrity guest, David.
Hey guys, sorry, I'm over here chit-chatting with Brett Simpson. He's a fascinating man. He actually helped coach our Olympic gold medalist in surfing, being in Surf City, USA. Just how do those two intertwine?
It's definitely an honor. I really didn't picture it like, you know, if you'd asked me 10 years ago, but to have the opportunity last year to coach Carissa, Caroline, Kalohe, and John, it was, it's kind of a once-in-a-lifetime experience per se, and we were able to get a gold medal. We put up a really good showing, and Carissa won, and it's something that maybe an achievement that you know, lasts with me forever.
Hey, enjoy Surf City, USA, man. Happy 4th.
Oh, that is so awesome. You know, it was a real proud moment to see us do so well in the surfing competition in the Olympics. We're having a great time out here. We're going to take a quick break. This is the 4th of July parade in Huntington Beach on ABC7.
Oh, this crowd is fired up on Main Street in Huntington Beach because we are going to Jessica DeNova to interview the man who needs absolutely no introduction.
Colleen, does he really? I mean, come on. He brought us this beautiful weather. He brings it all the time.
Jessica, the weather is fantastic.
Thank you for bringing us this marine layer.
And there's nowhere we need to be other than Surf City on 4th of July.
Exactly. Now, Dallas, I haven't heard this crowd go as wild as they're going right now here with you.
Yeah.
What is your favorite part of this parade? Other than me, of course.
Oh, you're fantastic. All these beautiful people. I mean, look at this.
Yes.
They watch us. We love doing the weather for them and the news. Hey, guys. Woo!
So much support.
And
is everybody having a great time?
hey, guys. Are we having fun, everybody? ABC7 tonight at 11.
So who's doing the weather tonight?
I don't know who's doing the weather tonight.
You're watching the fireworks.
No, I'm going to do the 11.
Oh, okay, all right. Thank you. We appreciate it, Dallas. Always a pleasure to see you.
Love to see you.
Back to you guys.
Oh, that's so great. Hi, Dallas. Wonderful seeing Dallas Raines out there flexing his stuff on this 4th of July. And it shows you his dedication. Here he is, got up bright and early this morning to do this parade, and then he's heading back to the studios later on, and he'll be on at 11 o'clock tonight.
I've never met anyone more hardworking. Of course, you are looking at our ABC7 Eyewitness News vans going through the Main Street. Again, whenever there's a big story, you see us. We are on the scene covering all the breaking news. Oh, and we can't be, yay, go Rams! We see them right there with the Super Bowl champs.
Right, ABC7 is your official LA Rams TV station. And that's why we like hanging out with the cheerleaders and the team, and they often join us for these special events. And they're joining us today for the 4th of July parade. And we love the fact that the Rams do so much within the community, and we are partnered with them.
It certainly is. It's a pleasure to see them. They're always wonderful to see, and they fire us all up. Hey, stay with us. We're going to have more of the sights and sound from the Huntington Beach 4th of July parade.
This brings back memories of childhood, doesn't it?
Yes.
This is so cute. These are our Cub Scouts from the Cub Scouts of America Pacifica District. This group comes from right here in Huntington Beach in Fountain Valley. And through scouting, they are learning many valuable lessons and skills that will help guide them through life. And we're so happy to have them here in today's parade. I remember as a kid reading the Cub Scout manuals, and I learned so much about about nature, about sports. I mean, it's really wonderful how it teaches you these really lifelong lessons when you're in the Boy Scouts and Cub Scouts.
I was going to say, it teaches fundamental skills, and it also teaches like teamwork and relying on each other and how to figure out problem solve. I was part of the Girl Scouts, so I remember trying to get the badges and all the things that you had to do, and it was very small little things, but you learned so much.
Right, formative years as a child.
Yes.
And it teaches you all the right things.
It
which
does.
is great.
I do know a lot of those certain things, like the green thumb. I remember I wanted to learn how to plant some seeds, and it is very small things, but these kids, you know, they're a crowd pleaser, and I know it is hard work, even though it seems small. They're learning a lot of really wonderful lessons in life.
Right, and we have some musical accompaniment right now. If you're ready to rock, please feel free to groove to the tunes of the Ronnie George Band. This high-energy cover band plays favorites from the 70s and 80s, and as well as the music from today. And riding with the band today are local veterans of the Vietnam War, Lynn Jacobson and Bob Tripp. So it's great to see them, and they seem like a perfect fit for this community.
Oh, they certainly do. And now you can see the Sons of the American Revolution. They're the Orange County chapter of the Sons of the American Revolution, actually. This organization has all of its members traced back from their family trees and their roots, and they're back to people who have aided in the patriotic cause of the American Revolution. It is wonderful to see them in costume, very serious, carrying Old Glory. Any male who is at least 18 years of age can document their lineage all the way to the American Revolution. They are eligible to join, and you can see them right there. Their goal of their society is historical, educational, and obviously patriotic. They remind us that our nation's 250th anniversary is just 4 years away. So again, you are looking at the Sons of the American Revolution making their way down Main Street for the 4th of July parade here in Huntington Beach.
And look at this. You love the vintage vehicles, and David Gonzalez has found one. Hey, David.
I'm here with Councilwoman Kim Carr. The sun has come out, perfect timing. How exciting is it just to see Huntington Beach in this fashion once again?
It is absolutely amazing to see all the love and everybody coming together as a community, especially after not having it for the past 2 years. This is fantastic.
And you might be riding in one of the coolest cars in between live music on both ends. How'd you land this spot?
Might be the coolest car, is the coolest car. And I'm really grateful to my friends Rudy and Michael, who have offered to let us ride in their beautiful vintage VW bus today. So it's definitely epitomizes Surf City.
And how amazing is it just to see the patriotism out in this community today? Obviously, Huntington Beach is Surf City, USA, but it's also very, very patriotic.
Absolutely. This community embraces patriotism, our veterans, our military, and you can see the love in the community today by the enthusiasm. Couldn't be happier.
Happy 4th. Thank you so much. Bye.
I love that vintage VW bus. Isn't it beautiful?
It's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears to keep those vintage buses looking like they do. And look at that. That is iconic. Huntington Beach.
Gorgeous.
A beach surfer car. It's great to see them. Absolutely. So good to see everyone back. And now you're looking at St. Paul's Lutheran Youth Band. They're making their way down the parade route. Now, under the direction of Mr. Jack Lara, St. Paul's Youth Band is the only music camp in Orange County to feature marching and concert band opportunities for pre-high school students, which is really exciting. They're founded by Betsy Kirk. The camp was formed to enhance the musical experience for youngsters that extends all the way through the summer. Faith, fellowship, teamwork, and perseverance all describe this band. So as we listen to what they're doing.
When they're coming because they are enormous, but also they are bright and they are filled with energy. So this is one of the largest contingents of this parade, always one of the most colorful. They are all followers of Falun Dafa, which is also known as Falun Gong. Falun Dafa is a gentle exercise and meditation practice that emphasizes truthfulness, compassion, and tolerance for complete health and well-being. It is deeply rooted in ancient Chinese culture. So today we see a number of waist drummers. Waist drumming has a 2,000-year-old history in China and is a way for many to celebrate the harvest season.
And Falun Dafa is practiced by over 100 million people in more than 100 countries around the world. Here in Southern California, there are weekly exercise sites and neighborhood workshops where everyone is welcome to join and come and learn the exercise. It really is beautiful to watch. It's very relaxing to see as you see the Falun Dafa make their way through the area.
Look at this. This is a live picture of somebody who is parachuting into the scene. Welcome to Huntington Beach as you watch the 118th annual Huntington Beach 4th of July parade. We're going to watch this guy come down, take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
Welcome back to Main Street and the Huntington Beach 4th of July parade. Let's go over to Jessica DeNova. She is with our celebrity guest.
Hey there, we've got the Mauser family. Matt Mauser and his kids, Tom. Woohoo! Petty and Ivy. All right, and Uncle Pat.
Uncle Pat.
You know, he's the driver out here today. What a beautiful day, Matt. So good to see you again.
Thank you. Happy 4th.
Happy 4th to you, too. So you're a music man.
Right.
How are you enjoying all the bands, all the different types of music out here today?
It's awesome. We're just loving being here and celebrating the 4th with everybody else. It's a great day.
Excellent.
Happy to be from Huntington Beach.
Of course, right? What a proud moment. What's your favorite part of the celebration here in HB?
Being here with my kids and so many people that I've known for a long time.
Excellent. So many familiar faces, right? All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you. That's it. Happy 4th of July, everybody.
Happy 4th to the Mauser family. Enjoy. Thank you. God bless you, too. Back to you guys.
Fantastic, Jessica. Thank you so much. We want to go over to now David Gonzalez with Rhonda Bolton. David.
Hey guys, we're here with Rhonda Bolton, one of the councilwomen here in Huntington Beach. You said you lived here 10 years. In those 10 years, how much have you fallen in love with Huntington Beach, especially on a day like today?
Absolutely fallen in love with Huntington Beach. And you know, it's really fun and beautiful here today, but it's like this every day. It's just another great day in Huntington Beach.
And the sun is finally shining, so it's just going to be a great day altogether, right?
Here, yep, and we're looking forward to the fireworks on the pier tonight.
Happy 4th.
All right, it's wonderful to hear from everybody on the parade route and their beautiful vintage cars. Look at this one from Albertsons Vons. It is absolutely gorgeous. They have 5 locations and are ready to help you celebrate with the 4th of July feast. They are honored to be back at the parade this year with Representatives Kenny and Denise Williams. Albertsons Vons and Pavilions wishes you and your family a very happy and safe 4th of July from their family to yours, but I love the vehicles, Colleen.
All right, David, this is one that we always enjoy seeing. This is Scats Gymnastics. They are always here. They're on the bars right there. Scats Gymnastics proudly celebrates its 59th year, providing a safe and positive learning experience for children of all ages. The dedicated coaches at Scats have trained 14 Olympians, including 3-time Olympian Sam Mukalek, who started at Scats in the Mighty Mites preschool program and left 15 years later with a full-ride sports scholarship to attend the University of Michigan. I love watching them make their way down Main Street. Again, more than 75 national gymnastic team members. They got their training right there at Scats. I know we're watching. How adorable is this?
Pom Pom Chanel. A little 7-pound Pomeranian who loves a parade, and you could probably tell this isn't her first parade either. Been winning awards in all the local parades. She's here to wish everybody a happy 4th of July.
And we certainly wish everyone a happy 4th of July. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to the 4th of July parade in Huntington Beach. What a beautiful place to be, and we have a legend for you to meet right now. A Dodger great, Steve Garvey, and Jessica DeNova is standing by with him.
That's right. What an honor, Steve. Are you enjoying yourself?
Oh, I'm so honored. This is one of the great parades in America, and to be here today, to see all the fans is just a thrill for all of us, my son Ryan, and our boys from the Garvey 6.0 baseball group here in Huntington Beach. So,
of course, representing?
Absolutely the Dodgers, SoCal Dodgers, yes.
What kind of support are you getting from fans out here, from people? I mean, they know who you are, right? Everything that you've done, and to celebrate in this way in Huntington Beach, biggest parade here west of the Mississippi for the 4th of July. What does that mean to you?
Well, being a patriot, loving this country, living in Southern California for over 50 years now, and being able to touch the people, whether it's on the field or off the field, sharing the life we have and the blessings I've had playing baseball. So it's been a wonderful time for me, and I've never had a chance to be in the parade, and now to be the marshal, it's the ultimate way. So.
What an honor. Such beautiful words. Thank you so much for your time, Steve. Really an honor to meet you. All right.
So much to everyone. We're having a great time.
Happy 4th of July. Enjoy time with your family. Bye. Back to you guys.
Oh, that's great. Dodger great. Steve Garvey, it's great to see him. Dodgers doing so well this year as well in recent years, but it always goes back to the Dodger tradition, and that is these wonderful Dodgers for the past, and he's one of them.
Oh, it is wonderful. It's wonderful to see his family as well. You were just watching the submarine veterans, and you could see them right there. They're a contingent of brave American heroes. The Navy veterans all served in submarines during World War II, the Korean War, the Gulf War, and in times of peace as well. The U.S. Navy submarine fleet is silently patrolling the world's oceans, helping to keep the freedoms we enjoy today. They do such good work. The veterans we see here maintain the World War II Submarine Memorial West, and we want to say a big thank you to them.
Yeah, it's great to see that. And look at this. This is the Miami Vice Star Cars, a classic cool car from the people at Star Cars. And check it out. It's a replica of Sonny Crockett's Ferrari 265 GTS Daytona Spider from the TV show Miami Vice. It's pretty cool to see up close.
I watched Miami Vice with my dad. I think it was every Friday night, and we loved watching, looking at the fashion in these clothes. It was just too much, and to see this gentleman looking like Sonny Crockett is just too great.
And then, you know, Surfing USA, we have to talk about the Surfing Museum, right? So we want to welcome this cool contingent of VW buses from the International Surfing Walk of Fame and the International Surfing Museum located right here in Surf City, USA. In bus number 1, we have the Kawabunga Clan, also known as the Board of Directors. They invite everyone to come and see the amazing exhibits of surfing history at the museum. And in bus number 2, we have inductees from the class of 2022 Walk of Fame. In bus number 3, members of the National Scholastic Surfing Association. And we have one more bus, bus number 4. They're the leaders of the Huntington Beach Board Riders Club.
Oh, it's great to see them making their way down the parade route. Also on the parade route, David Gonzalez with an interview right now. Hi, David.
Hey, we're here with the 2022 Open Women's National Champion. You're rocking this trophy, so proud. How proud are you to represent Huntington Beach in this way?
Yeah, I'm so excited and so proud to represent Huntington Beach and get this award.
For you, when it comes to just taking part in this sport, be honest, how hard is it? Because I can never do it. You're the national champion. How hard is it?
It's really hard. It takes so much hard work.
Hey, but when you work hard, you get rewards like this, right?
Yeah, thank you.
All right, congratulations. Enjoy it.
Wow, what a beautiful trophy that is. And I'm sure she deserves it. Surfing is not easy, Colin, as you know. No. And your sons are learning it, and they're really good at it. But you got to get out in the water, and you got to do it in order to really learn how Mother Nature works.
It is, and you know what? You never underestimate the power of the ocean, and it is amazing to see the kids learning how to surf at a young age, being able to now be, I have a 7-year-old and an 11-year-old. They're far braver than me in the ocean. It's amazing to see.
Right, it is wonderful, and you know what? By learning how to surf, you learn how the ocean operates. You learn how to be safe. That's great. Then look at this. These are the Shriners. Everybody make some noise. Well, they're making it for us, right? The Shriners from El Bacal Shrine Temple. The El Bacal Shrine is part of the Masonic family. The Shriners, of course, dedicate many hours to entertaining patients in Shriners hospitals and burn centers across the nation.
Yeah, they have 23 hospitals and clinics located in the U.S., Canada, and Mexico. And the Shriners, of course, they're working to raise money all year long so they can help provide advanced medical care regardless of a family's ability to pay. I know my family was very active. My uncle was very active in the Shriners, and it would make us very proud to see him put on his cap, walk in parades, try to keep awareness about what good work they do for their community.
That's wonderful that you see them actually in the parades. This is what I remember about them. But really, the work they do within the community that people don't see, that's what makes them really special. But of course,
yeah, there's the cab.
Yeah, the cabs, the little vehicles, the driving around, the honking their horn, high energy. What a great group, and it's great to see them back here at the Huntington Beach Parade, the 118th annual. You're watching ABC7. We're going to be right back.
The celebration in Surf City is just getting started. The 118th annual 4th of July Parade continues live from Huntington Beach.
Oh, we are live from Huntington Beach, and you can see Rancho Arroyo. They come and they join us. Jessica DeNova, you are there with these impressive horses and everyone involved in this.
¿Nos echamos un grito? ¡Órale! Part of the beauty of the celebration of America is its diversity, and here we have Grupo Rancho Arroyo. They celebrate the Mexican culture. How long have you been in Orange County?
Hi, we are based in Riverside, California. We are Rancho Arroyo. We are Mexican people that are proud to show the culture from Mexico, our tradition, our costumes, and our music. Because where is a Mexican is always party, culture, and tradition. Happy 4th, everyone!
Lindo, qué lindo. Thank you so much for your time. Happy 4th of July. Such beautiful music here from all over the world. It's a dance party down here, guys.
Jessica, I love watching these horses.
How beautiful.
They're amazing. To see how big they are and
Right.
they're graceful.
Oh my gosh, look at that. That is gorgeous.
Look at this.
Just gorgeous. To see this in real life, I mean, it's pretty amazing. These horses are so pretty, and the riders, the way they just stop and they're able to dance the way they do, it's so cool.
There's such a respect as well between the rider and the horse, and to show how, I mean, to see these fine little movements that they're making, it's almost like dressage, but not dressage. And again, you know, we watch the Rancho Arroyo every year when we're in these parades. They really like to come and strut their stuff through a lot of parades, but it's just so much fun
That
to
horse
see
right there,
them.
so beautiful.
It's so beautiful, but you know what, charro is another word for a cowboy, and they really do have some deep seated roots in trying to continue their heritage and their culture and showing it throughout the festivals.
Right, it's great to see them here. Now we want to go to Michael Gates right now, Huntington Beach City Council, and David Gonzalez. Oh, maybe not. Yeah.
Hey, David, yeah, we're actually here with the city attorney, Michael. Hey, Michael, when it comes to just seeing Huntington Beach in all its glory, like on a day like today, sun's out, how proud are you to represent the city?
You know, it's awesome. It's a real privilege for me, too, because this is my hometown. This is the town I grew up in. Been here for 47 years. Absolutely love it. Great crowd, great parade. It's just an awesome day.
And then just the diversity that comes with it. You're following these beautiful horses. I see just people of all backgrounds in Huntington Beach just enjoying the city and a 4th of July. How amazing is that?
Absolutely. I mean, we welcome everybody from other cities throughout the county. We've got people from other states here. It's the largest, longest running parade, 4th of July parade west of the Mississippi. So everybody knows it. They come here, they enjoy it. Just look at these crowds. It's awesome. Super happy and excited.
And how great is it to see it after the pandemic quickly?
Oh, it's so awesome to have everybody back. I mean, this is awesome. Great crowds. We are doing awesome. We're having fun. Happy 4th of July.
That's the energy we need on 4th of July. Thank you. Enjoy it, Michael. Back to you guys.
Exactly. Happy 4th of July. It is wonderful to see everybody lining Main Street here in Huntington Beach for, again, one of the most spectacular 4th of July parades in the country. Jessica DeNova, you are walking right alongside the U.S. Coast Guard. They certainly keep our area safe. They're very busy as well.
That's right. A huge part of Huntington Beach is the ocean. Of course, more than 3 miles of coast here. Beautiful coastline, but who keeps us safe, right? The U.S. Coast Guard, and with me here is Shelby. Shelby, are you enjoying your time? You're more enjoying it than patrolling here today.
Oh yeah, it's been so fun today seeing everybody come out to celebrate the 4th of July, and of course we love celebrating it with all the people here.
Excellent. All right, do you get to stick around for the fireworks show tonight?
Oh, definitely sticking around for the fireworks
show. We're going to bring our boat back to San Pedro and then definitely head back for the fireworks.
Excellent. I have to ask Shelby, is this an assignment? Does this count as a day of assignment?
This does count as a work day for us, so hopefully get another day off for this, but for us this isn't work. We're having such fun time.
Exactly. I feel you. Don't you guys feel the same way? I mean, what a day to work, right? What a day to cover. Back to you.
Absolutely right, David. And you know, we're talking, Shelby was talking about the fireworks. It is spectacular. They have it right off the pier here every year. And again, miles and miles and miles of coastline. So many people along this coastline get to see the fireworks illuminating the night sky because you can see the marine layer. It's now starting to dissipate.
It's part of the beauty of what happens here. It starts with the parade and all the camaraderie that goes on all day long. You hit the beach and then you see the fireworks, and it's a great day here in Southern California.
You know what, David? One of the best things is when we come out here, we keep seeing so many of our loyal viewers come up to us saying hello, and they go, I don't know if you remember, and it's like, yes, we see you every year, and we appreciate everyone coming to see us as well and say hello.
And we have with us Janet Nguyen from Assemblywoman, and David Gonzalez is standing by with her right now.
Hey, Janet, when it comes to this beautiful state, this beautiful city, Surf City, USA, obviously you represent the community in many ways. How proud are you to be here today?
I'm so proud. It's such a great time. This is our first time back after COVID. And look at the crowd. Everybody's out and having fun. Everybody's been safe. And it's so great just to see all the neighbors and communities coming together.
And one thing that stands out, just other than your beautiful car that you're in, is it's a family event, right? How important is it to cherish family events like this one and make memories today?
Oh, it's very important. This is our family tradition. Thank you. This is what independence is about, right? I mean, this is a time when we get to be with friends and family and be close to them again. And so I'm very happy and excited to be here today.
And then California is just a melting pot of people, backgrounds, everyone. Is a day-to-day to be American, celebrate the red, white, and blue?
This is all about American. We love America, and it is about red, white, and blue. Happy Independence Day to everybody.
Back to you guys.
That's great.
David, I feel like we should have a martini right now.
I know. I wonder why.
Shaken, not stirred.
Take a look at this. The beautiful James Bond Aston Martin. It's another amazing vehicle from Star Cars. The name is Bond, James Bond. We got to say that, right? James Bond. How cool is it to see a car that 007 drove? It sure is getting lots of folks looking at this. A lot of looks from the folks here. And makes me debate, do I want a vintage car or do I want that? It's beautiful.
You know what? I don't know, because this is spectacular to see, and we know it's iconic with the James Bond franchise. Well, stay with us. We do have lots of cool cars making their way down the route in Huntington Beach. We'll be right back after the break. Welcome back to the largest 4th of July parade west of the Mississippi, Huntington Beach 4th of July parade. You are looking at Compass Bible Church making their way down Main Street. They are very excited to be back for the 6th time in this parade. Their float is pulled by their church trolley, and many local families get to ride on the trolley at Sunday services held at 9 a.m. and 11 a.m. But of course, you can't be in a beach town without having a sandcastle. They also, it's a hometown tradition of building sandcastles, and Compass Bible Church is excited to hold its kids camp next week. So of course, we know a lot of children will be building sandcastles.
Oh yeah, this is going to be the rest of the day, is hanging out on that beautiful beach that they have here in Huntington Beach. And now we move on to the UCLA Core Kidney Health Program. Honors and celebrates our Circle of Core, is what they call it, a kidney patient advocacy and support group. This group was formed by Dr. Anjay Rasarji, and his patients has comprised of current and former kidney patients, including kidney recipients and living kidney donors who are devoted to serve the kidney health community. And the Circle of Core and the Core Kidney Program work in partnership to fight to eradicate kidney disease, raise kidney awareness, and as a platform to empower patients to become their own best advocates and provide support to patients and their families. Very important work that they're doing.
It really is important. And anyone who has a family member or a loved one who needs kidney support, you know, there's a lot of dialysis. You get to know the hospital staff very, very well. They do become part of your family. Also making their way up is the city of Fountain Valley. Already came through.
And we're going to go to Jessica de Nova right now with the new Assemblywoman. Jessica.
Hi there. Hi. So we have, how are you guys doing? We have Assemblywoman Connie Petrie Norris. Are you all enjoying yourself? Good. Happy 4th to you too. What does it mean right now with everything that the nation has seen in the last 2 years to be here in Huntington Beach celebrating the 4th?
It is so wonderful to be here in Huntington Beach celebrating America's birthday. Everyone is having such a blast today.
Excellent. And who's riding with you today?
This is my husband Colin, my 2 boys Dylan and Hayden, and of course Flounder.
Flounder's such a sweetheart. So nice to meet you all, and I'm so happy to see that you're able to spend time with family and celebrate Independence Day. Happy 4th of July to you all. Have a wonderful time. Bye. All right, such a wonderful day, guys. We're seeing so many of our representatives, so many of our elected officials, so many people who are usually working out here, getting to celebrate and spend time with family. It's just such a beautiful day, such a beautiful 4th of July out here today.
It is, Jessica, and it's wonderful to be able to see you as well, because we haven't been able to see all of our ABC7 in person for so long. So it's been wonderful. You just saw the Fountain Valley float making their way. Let's go over to David Gonzalez. He is alive with all of the crowds who are lined up along the route. David.
We obviously can't forget the people that come out to support the community. We're being joined by Melissa, for example. Melissa is a business owner. She's grew up here. She brings out her family. Just how nice is it to be out here enjoying the weather, enjoying this parade?
So look at this. Look at the energy. We love it. We're so excited to be back together, celebrating life and each other. We love USA. Go USA!
And then Melissa, you mentioned your husband's a firefighter, so he's in public service. What? Give Joe, her husband, a shout out. He's working right now. He's a Huntington Beach firefighter.
City of Orange.
City of Orange.
That's okay.
How great is it just to have someone represent your family in such an awesome way by being in public service?
Yes. He is also a veteran of the Marine Corps. And we love Joe, and we're so excited to celebrate all of the veterans today and our country.
And then the kids are here. The kids, are you guys having fun?
Woohoo!
Wave at the camera.
Say hi! Woo!
But then you have loyal viewers as well. Check this out. Look at, we spotted some loyal viewers. People rocking our ABC7 visor. Happy 4th of July. What's your favorite day? What's your favorite thing about this holiday?
The parade and the fireworks, of course, and getting to celebrate our country.
The message behind 4th of July is obviously patriotism. You're rocking the red, white, and blue. We like the blue.
Thank you. Thank you for the visor.
There you go, guys. Hey, everyone is having fun out here. Everyone is such good spirits, and I think that's what it's all about when you see up and down Main Street right now. It's pretty amazing to witness just the amount of people that have come out here fighting traffic, fighting parking to enjoy, and everyone's rocking the red, white, and blue. Hey, you got prime seats. How exciting is it just to be front row out here?
Happy 4th of July. We love Huntington Beach.
That's all you need to hear, guys. Happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July, David.
Some happy folks out there. That is great to hear from them. And, you know, just to let you know, whenever we're doing a parade, our visors are out there. It's great to see them in the crowd. Look at this, Colleen, the Norco Cowgirls Rodeo Drill Team. They're a high-speed rodeo specialty act performing many daring maneuvers at a gallop at rodeos.
They are. They're wonderful to see. You know, every now and then you're just amazed by how well-behaved these horses are, and every now and then you see one give the other horse a nudge, and you think, what is going to happen there? They are 8-time stars of the Rose Parade and a regularly featured act at the Norco, San Bernardino, and Industry Hills PRCA rodeos, as well as many local events like Norco Horse Week, Ranch Rodeo. It is hard work being in a rodeo. They have to be strong. You have to have mental might just as much as physical might. And they have been featured in the movies A Cowgirl Story and upcoming Subconscious Dreamer. Welcome there.
And now appearing for the 4th time in our parade, please welcome the Segerstrom High School Band and Color Guard under the direction of Raul Garcia. They are the marching Segerstrom Jaguars. This talented band and color guard unit competes in parade and field show competitions throughout Southern California. Segerstrom High School is nearby Santa Ana. It opened in 2005 and is named after Henry Segerstrom, who, along with his family, created South Coast Plaza and established the Segerstrom Center for the Performing Arts. The principal of Segerstrom High is David Casper, and we want to listen in to their performance. Some proud parents in Santa Ana as their kids go marching on by in the Huntington Beach Parade.
Absolutely. You're watching the Segerstrom High School band make their way down the 4th of July parade route here in Huntington Beach. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Everybody's here lined up on Main Street for the 4th of July parade here in Huntington Beach. And now you're making their way down Main Street is the Therapeutic Riding Center. They are the value of a horse as a therapeutic tool. They have been well documented for more than 50 years. The Therapeutic Riding Center serves children and adults of all ages with a variety of disabilities, including cerebral palsy, Down syndrome, MS, and autism, just to name a few. In a world which so often judges by appearances and where abilities are overshadowed by disabilities, the horse does not judge. They are, you know, you look at these horses with these big, majestic eyes. The center is located in the Huntington Central Park Equestrian Center. Also, it has a program called Reigns of Success for the Risk Youth. It operates in conjunction with the Huntington Beach City Mounted Enforcement Unit. So we do know they are very valuable community here within a community to help families and just give people with disabilities an opportunity to engage and connect with these beautiful horses.
Oh, that's great. Okay, so this, what you're looking at is the X-Protect Automotive. It's proud to be here at the 2022 annual Huntington Beach 4th of July Parade. X-Protect Automotive is honored to have talented local tap dancers, Leanna Fram and Rachel Maloney, to represent their entry. Don't let your motor tap is what their entry is. Leanna and Rachel are former members of the incredibly talented Reverb Tap Company of Orange County and are current members of Orange County Dance Center's Ballet Repertoire Theater. X-Protect Automotive is also very excited to be the recipient of 5 Best of OC awards. So stop by and see Roy and Gary and their great staff for all of your automotive needs. But look at the tap dancers.
They're doing great. It's incredible to see that footwork. Okay, you're now looking at a Toy Story super fan created this replica of the Pizza Planet truck from Toy Story. It has traveled the country, appearing at the Disneyland, Walt Disney World, as well as around New York City. This is the Pizza Planet truck's second appearance at the Huntington Beach 4th of July parade. And to learn how to have the Pizza Planet truck at your next party or event, check out their website, pizzaplanetruck.com. What
How fun. That looks really good. I want to try one of their Pizza Planet pizza.
I feel like I smell the pizza right now.
Yeah, that sounds really good. You know, food's going to be what everybody's going to be looking for as soon as this parade is over with, and there's a lot to be had here in Huntington Beach. All right, so let's go to Orange County Supervisor with David Gonzalez.
Hey, David, yeah, we're being joined by Andrew, the Orange County Supervisor. Sir, just first of all, how amazing is this? How much fun are you having today?
Oh, it's an amazing event. I am so happy to be here today. What a beautiful day and a great way to celebrate our nation's birth. And, you know, with all that's going on, this is the time for the community to come together, and this is such a great celebration.
Do you think we've been able to achieve it? The community is definitely out just enjoying 4th of July. Do you think we've achieved it today?
Oh, absolutely. This is a great celebration for Huntington Beach and also for the County of Orange. Happy 4th of July, everyone.
I think, what's your favorite thing about 4th of July? Obviously, we all have something. What's your favorite?
You know, I came here as a former refugee from Vietnam, so every 4th of July is such a great celebration to me as an American for the ideal life of democracy and freedom here we have in America. And I celebrate it every day.
Hey, well, happy 4th, sir. Thank you very much. Have a good one. Happy 4th.
Happy 4th. All right, you can see more horses making their way down Main Street. This is the Norco Mounted Posse. Again, we want to welcome them. The Norco PRCA Rodeo Queens, proud participants in the Huntington Beach Parade. The Norco Mounted Posse royalty, their queen, Chelsea Estes, Junior Miss Lindsay Lacoste, and Young Miss Rachel Tanzer, and Little Miss Madison Butler. They're a nonprofit organization that puts on one of the largest professional rodeos in Southern California. The rodeo features professional cowboys and cowgirls competing for the National Finals Rodeo. So come out and join them this August, the Norco Mounted Posse and Rodeo Queens. They want to wish you a very happy 4th of July, as do we. And stay with us. The parade is going to continue after the break.
Look at this high energy group as the 4th of July parade in Huntington Beach continues. This is the Chinelos de Mexico, a traditional Mexican dance group. The Chinelos traditions originated in the late 19th century in a small town within the state of Morelos, Mexico. The tradition itself was a result of the constant oppression from the Spaniards roughly 50 years after Mexico gained its independence.
And as many Spaniards stayed behind, they also kept their traditions, such as carnivals and parties exclusive from Mexican natives. Now today, the Chinelos tradition has spread throughout the United States and is often performed in quinceañeras, weddings, birthday parties, and many more. They are so excited to be celebrating the 4th of July with all of us here in Huntington Beach.
Look at these colorful costumes and the high energy. This is like Mardi Gras, Mexican style.
It is.
It's so awesome.
And you just see all the feathers, and you see a sea of feathers and the hats making their way down Main Street. It's so much fun for the crowds to see it. They are energizing all of us. When you hear the drum and the dancing, it's just getting everyone fired up here.
Yeah,
Look at
this is
this.
so cool. Right.
I love it.
And the crowd, everybody's waving at them. They're really enjoying this high energy crew as they go on down. They're going to be tired after this parade, I would imagine.
They are. I just feel like everyone has been craving a moment to get together and celebrate. And today is the big first time that we've really all been able to get together in a big group and celebrate. And of course, on what better day, our nation's independence.
Okay, and then here we have the Huntington Beach High School Oiler Band, Color Guard, and Cheer are proud to participate in their hometown parade again this year. This is their 24th year participating in this parade under the direction of Greg Gilbo. The Color Guard is led by Rhonda Choate, and Cheer is led by Giannine Riziecki. This group represents the HBHS Instrumental Music Department, which includes the Oiler Marching Band, Color Guard, Wind Ensemble, Drumline, and jazz bands. Go Oilers. That's awesome. Listen in.
Thank you, honey.
This band is moving into position as we get to a beautiful finale here at this parade. Can you imagine, 24th year? I mean, it is possible that their parents performed here.
Isn't that right? been enjoying the Huntington Beach High School Oilers band. You can see them making their way down the parade route here in Huntington Beach. David, incredible job. They're doing routines while they're walking, while they're cheering, while they're playing. It's incredible.
I don't know if people noticed the fancy marching that they had going on while they were going through. And talk about a bunch of proud families, because this is Huntington Beach High School Oiler Band. So a lot of their parents are watching us today and watching their kids on the air, doing their wonderful performance here during the 4th of July. What a great tradition it is. So congratulations to them. Greg Gilbo, 24th year participating. That's fantastic.
It is wonderful. And stay with us. We'll be right back with more of the sights and sounds from the Huntington Beach 4th of July parade. You just saw the Huntington Beach Pier. You're seeing the beach. Everyone's here. The parade is wrapping up. David, people are going to no doubt be flocking the beach because it's just so spectacularly beautiful. But I think that we have all been so excited to get back together, feel like a community, enjoy the 4th of July, the festivities, and it is magical out here.
You know, we haven't been able to talk about it much, but yeah, last couple of years, no parade because of COVID, but also, I don't know if anybody remembers the last parade we did, 2019. About 16 minutes into it, we got hit with a massive earthquake, and suddenly we had to shift from parade coverage to earthquake coverage. So it's been wonderful to be back here and do a full parade and see everybody have such a great time.
It really is. It's wonderful to see our ABC7 family. It's wonderful to see the community embrace us like they do so graciously every year we're here. The crowds, they were streaming in at first. It looked like a sparse crowd, and then the volume has increased. Take a look now. You can see Main Street full of people as we've been enjoying this, and the weather was just picture perfect. That marine layer, it's now burned off.
It always is picture perfect, but if you ever contemplated coming out here to spend your 4th of July in Huntington Beach, take a look at this picture, because we start with a run. From that run, we go to a parade. This parade has been beautiful, and it runs spectacularly on time and well organized. And as soon as it's over with, people hit the streets, people hit the beach, and they spend their whole day here in Huntington Beach.
Yeah, you were just talking about the run earlier, and we see everybody. It's amazing. They get up early. This is a tradition. Everything about Huntington Beach on the 4th of July is steeped in tradition. And this run, you see the young kids, you see them with their parents, you see people walking. Everyone just wants to get together, start moving before they enjoy their barbecue.
Yeah, 118th year for this parade. They probably didn't have a run back on the first day it started. But think about that. So the early 1900s, we kicked this parade off. And keep in mind, the Huntington Beach Pier, which is where we're basically sitting right now, was built in 1904. It was made of wood, but in 1912 it was damaged in a storm, and a new concrete pier was designed and then built to replace it. It opened in 1914. It was the first concrete pier on the West Coast and was celebrated as an engineering marvel. So that's what you're looking at right there, with all these wonderful people walking through it, enjoying it, not even realizing the tradition that's part of it.
And part of the tradition, David, is how all the homeowners decorate all of their homes as well. The parade route is full of homes that are decorated. Take a look in such a patriotic display. They do it every year. They have all these decorations. They constantly do it, and they really wow the parade route and people driving by.
Speaking of the parade route, let's go to Jessica, who has some folks who really enjoyed today's parade. Jessica.
Hey there, David and Colleen. We are with the Berry family. What a wonderful representation they are. You're about to find out why of this year's theme for this parade, hometown tradition, because they are from the area, right? Mom, you grew up here. You came to every parade. Tell me about growing up here.
Yeah, no, it was a tradition. It was something that I loved so much, and we moved away, and I wanted to bring my kids here to experience it and have, you know, some of the memories that I had growing up.
Excellent, and you sure did. You brought Bella and Brooke. Belle and Brooke. Belle and Brooke, what was your favorite part of the parade?
Mine was with all the cars going by. That was probably my favorite.
All right, you're a car girl. I love it. How about you? What did you enjoy the most?
Mine was with the high school band.
Very nice. I am a marching band, a bando myself. I played the flute and I couldn't stop dancing. Were you dancing to those beats?
Yes.
Excellent. All right. Anything else you want to add?
No.
All right. What's next for this 4th of July? Gonna watch the fireworks?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Get some good food. You can smell it in the air, right?
Yes.
Among other things, because you know we are in a parade and there are horses. All right, Dad over here. What is it to see your family here enjoying this tradition?
It's just groovy. It's cool. You know, we're happy to bring them down so they can see the way that Mama grew up and do all the same things. You know, pass it on, tradition, right?
That's so beautiful. Happy 4th to you, Barry family. And guys, I ran into, you know, we talk about this being the biggest parade west of the Mississippi. I think only DC has a bigger celebration. It brings people from all over the world. I just ran into a group here from South Africa, right?
Yeah.
All right. What brought you here? Was it coincidence or did you come for the parade?
Yeah, we basically came for the parade. We heard it was the biggest 4th of July parade, so 4 flights, 32 hours of traveling all the way here.
All to come to Surf City, USA for our Independence Day celebration. Excellent. Are you staying for the fireworks show?
Yes, most definitely.
All right, excellent. What have you enjoyed the most so far?
No, you can't signal out one thing. Everything is just amazing, you know. They say bigger, better in America. It's amazing. So yeah, happy 4th to everyone.
Thank you so much. Thank you for coming over to party with us. Really appreciate it. And man, do we know how to party here in Surf City, USA. Back to you.
All right, Jessica, thank you so much. And coming all the way from South Africa to come to Surf City, USA. You know what? He is in for a treat. And also in for a treat, David Gonzalez. He's also with some of our fans who have lined the parade route. David?
The beauty about this parade is that there's people from all over the world, as you guys were mentioning, but you also have locals that are extremely proud to be from Huntington Beach. You said this is your city. How proud are you to be here?
We're very proud to be here. We're so glad it's back home and we get to celebrate with everybody. This is something we've missed for a couple years. I just want to give a shout out to Rick Fignetti in heaven. We love you so much. This is all for you today, the voice of Huntington Beach.
Beautiful. And when it comes to just being in this atmosphere, it was electric. I just wanted to talk to you guys because you guys would not stop dancing. You were moving. Is that what 4th of July is about, being in family, just enjoying it all together?
It is. It was so exciting. We missed that, like you said, for a couple of years, and I was so glad to have back. The best part was HB High School, Oilers rule. Woo! Best part was them picking up the end.
You guys were jamming. What was your favorite part about this? Because there were so many things you were listening.
Things. I mean, Herbie and the veterans all day in their little cars every year. That's my favorite. I've missed it for the last 2 years, and I got emotional. I miss it's happy to be back.
And Colleen and David, you can't tell, they're decked out in the red, white, and blue. What's your favorite part about this holiday?
There was not one favorite part about today. It's when you come down here, seeing a parade, and you get something different. Every portion that went by was giving you goosebumps. Was amazing because that's what today's about: independence, freedom.
Hey, thank you very much. Can you give us a happy 4th?
Happy 4th.
All right, David and Colleen, back to you.
You know,
love you, Rick.
There he goes. You know, I love the fact that these families come out here. They make it a family affair. We've been talking about that all day, Colleen, all morning long, and how it's a great experience for everybody, all generations.
It is.
And by the way, we're throwing out accolades and thanks. Real quickly, we wanted to thank Stacy Hoffer and Sound Skills as well for helping us put this on. So Stacy Hoffer, Sound Skills, thank you so much for helping us today.
Absolutely. And again, you know, everyone keeps talking about the fireworks. Again, they are going to be launched off of the Huntington Beach Pier tonight at 9 p.m. Everyone's talking about it's what they're going to see. But, you know, I feel like you and I are lucky. We have such a good time doing this every year. We're always excited to do it. When it first came onto our radar 8 years ago that we were going to be doing this, we've always been so excited, and every year it just kind of brings it home on why this is such a special parade, and it's such an honor to be part of.
We like to have a presence in all of the Southern California parades, and we do, and we love them all, and they're all wonderful. You and I get to sit on this desk and do this one in particular, so it's special to us,
yes.
But also to be able to sit on this historic pier in this beautiful community, feeling the sea breeze hit us, that's unique. and special. And so that's why it's one of the things that I think of when I think of the 4th of July now, are the memories that we have accumulated here.
You know what, also, you know, the gentleman, Aaron Pye, he always welcomes us. He has one of these very large businesses right here adjacent to the ocean. The first time we here, we didn't know where we were going to get coffee. We got here so early, we didn't know what to expect. He came up to us, he's like, have a cup of coffee, whatever you need. We got to use his restroom. I just remember the hospitality, and we just had no idea what to expect because we were far away from the hotel. And we all just kind of came here. We all enjoyed it. There's nothing more special than being in these beach cities. So again, happy 4th of July from Huntington Beach, the 4th of July parade here.
Yeah, have a great day, everybody. Have a safe 4th of July, and we'll see you on Eyewitness News.